My bad, y'all. Be right with you. Whoa. All right, y'all, we gonna get it now. Hopefully. Let's see. You know, stuff will be going on the live stream. Yo. It just seemed like this is the type of quality they want us dealing with. We gonna get it worked out though, y'all. Be with you real soon. You tripping if you don't believe some cat's not gonna pull up from half court and just be like, all I'm gonna say is you better hope you ain't gardening. What up? Hello, y'all. I'm Niko. This is Threes and Free Throws at Sunset. If you see anything you like on the page, make sure you hit that lights up in here. If it looks like I am hot and sweating, it's because I am. Oh, y'all. It be always something, though, so we are going to try to work out as many of the angles as we can to try to get as clear as vision as we can on the live. That's what I say. It always comes down, they say that we are pushing too much. Maybe we are. Maybe we just want to have like an awesome live stream. Appreciate y'all on the likes too. I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock some threes down. So now. What is up? What is going on, y'all? Thank y'all for going on the live with me. That was me Busting a, ooh, that looks horrible, y'all. That looks terrible. That was me hitting a couple shots at sunset the other night. First of all, I hope that you are doing well. I hope you are blessed. Today is going well for you. I know. Like, what do you mean going well for me? It could be. But, I mean, you have an opportunity to you can tell it's been a minute, right? I was saying you have an opportunity to be able to live out your love, and hopefully it glorifies the Lord Jesus Christ when you're doing it. So I'm talking kind of right now. I'm thinking like my mind is going in places, and you be like, why would you get on the live if that? And that's, hey, the live, I did what I don't usually do, scheduled it for 5:30. Look, here we are. It's 7:15. It's well after 7. But to me, it's a blessing to be able to have this opportunity right now and get up on it. So what is good? What is it inspired by? Who inspired your favorite movie? Who inspired your favorite song? Who inspired your favorite sitcom? For real. Who inspired your favorite book? What was it inspired by? Because a lot of people talk about inspiration. A lot of people talking about how they're encouraged. Oh, I'm so encouraged by this speaker. I'm so moved by this author. But who inspired them? I have been fully informed about how it is spooky season. People talk about going into spooky season. If you are not aware of what spooky season is, I do believe, is the Halloween season, the season where you get spooktacular, whatever from people. They might give you a trick, they might give you a treat, they might freak you out. I was hit up and sent something about this group that really gets into scaring, and they were using some helium balloons to fill up some dummies, we'll just say, and like float them up in the sky, like sort of like the Rapture type thing or whatever. So unique idea, I would say. It probably really scared a lot of people. But what really got to me was how they were like, now we're gonna see this group run up and be all offended and all of this. And although this is not that, so I thought it was unique that they had that idea. It's sort of like revelation. It's sort of like prophecy, though. Even when they thought it was a joke, they thought they were going to ruffle feathers and all. It's really sort of like prophecy. And what they may believe, that, people will just float away and some people will get left behind. And in that time of left behind, some horrible things can happen. See, look, I know that people tuned in to this live and they probably like, I wanted to see you shoot some hoops. I wanted to see you make a song or something. But hey, this is one of the last few videos, lives you may see with it being just me, because it is like a full-fledged show now, but it's not a show. So that's the problem we're having. We don't really know what to call it in this space of time. We know what we're calling it, but so we don't get banned or something like clickbaited, like, clickbait you, what I'm saying? So we, people will get real sensitive about certain subjects and things. So we don't really want to call it a show because it's not a show. And then people are like, it's called a show. It's a show you put on. And I believe words really mean something. And I believe that with the words that we use really pronounces our life. So for instance, they say, let's call it the Lucky Show. I don't mess with luck, so, why would I call it the Lucky Show? Because they say call it the Lucky Show. So, words is what I'm saying. Who inspired it? Who inspired luck? Who inspired the leprechaun? Who created those things? Everybody gets so stuck into the characters that their favorite actor or actress is playing, but who inspired that movie? Because why I talk about inspired is because I believe you could be inspired by one or two places. I believe you can be inspired by God, and I believe you can be inspired by principalities that are not of God. So now that we've entered into spooky season, people talk about it, spooky this and spooky that. Now that you know what spooky is, so you be ready out there. People play the knockout game. They play all these type of games that are not. I'm not linking that to anybody that say they're part of the spooky season. But what I am saying is, be aware of things that happen out here. There are certain games people play that you are unaware of, and that's what I'm saying. Would you know if a movie was getting shot right in front of your eyes? Because you're like, oh, Hollywood, when they do a movie, they make an announcement, they get all their permits, and they block off this area. But imagine that you get online and you see a prank video and you were part of it. Like, oh, I thought that was for real. I didn't know they was joking. So many people are quick to grab their phone or camera to try to record something. But maybe they were just part of a skit that even sold more toward the idea that people were going for. Because what I believe is, you've been fooled and you're getting fooled. You're getting fooled by a lot of stuff right now. And a lot of y'all are buying it. A lot of people get on live, they get on this, and they got these scripts that they're going on. And like, oh, we about to pull this, we about to pull that. But we we're really going to be emotionally involved. But we really going to snap out. We're going to break a few things. And we're going to, really drive the ratings up. We're going to make people come to our live. And then, me, I get like 500,000 views on shorts, but no one wants to watch a video over a minute. So I get it and I understand. Amanda Joe, shout out Amanda Joe, the 21 chick. So shout out, more precious than rubies. Amanda Joe on it. For real, people ask me why I don't go live more when I get places and touch down. Like, we really got to be wise with what we're doing, because this message isn't really widely received. And that's what I'm saying. And I can speak on the fact that, people talk about my shorts videos, not my shorts, but maybe they're talking about my shorts. Let's see it. So here's the shorts. So, not those shorts, but the shorts on YouTube videos that seem to get very much traction. And I know people are like, how could you mix that hat with that outfit? It's hideous enough as it is. And then you try to do something like that. See, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to blow the color up on this one. We can increase the lighting on this one. Obviously, when you get better equipment, you get a better opportunity to... That's yellow. We don't want any yellow lights. Yellow light. Hey. I have to slow it down. Okay. Let's see. Believe it or not, it is not amateur night. Oh, a little bit of movement causes the glitch. So let's try to get it. Let's do this. Let's see. So who inspired it? A lot of people have been sending season 6 of Lucifer to me. They say I need to check it out and loosen up. They sent the Voyeurs to me saying that, whatever. Y'all may not be ready. I get a lot of strange mail, DMs, PM, whatever. And that's why I say, who inspired it? What was it inspired by? A lot of people claim to serve the man upstairs or the big fella or, things like that. But who exactly is that? Does he have a name? That's the question. Who inspired it? Because I am here to say that there's only one of two places you can be inspired by. Teta, Powe, hello. If you're probably not available right now. Look, I'm like I was saying earlier in the live stream, we are headed to where this may be some of the last ones where you see just me. We are really gonna start taking off with it, but we're not gonna call it a show. So we don't get banned for some clickbait type stuff. We're gonna call it what it really is though. So stay tuned for that. But really we're gonna be in touch with more people. So it's not like people believe that it's just what I'm saying. These are true. I'm not going to put people's messages out there. I'm not going to put emails and things out like that for people's privacy purposes. But when people agreed to come on here, we're going to get to it. We're going to really talk about it. And we're going to see what you've been inspired by for most of your life. And unknowingly, just hypnotized by some things. Wonder why you're programmed to certain ways. Wonder why you just got to do this and you just got to do that. And because let me be real with y'all, there's gatekeepers out here. And if you don't know what a gatekeeper is, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what a gatekeeper is. A gatekeeper is someone that is well known, that is widely accepted. They're widely accepted. So let's say you have a Christian artist, a Christian drawer, when I mean artist, I mean like art, I mean music, writing books, things like that. And they come out and they say, this is Christianity. And all they talk about is certain things, but they never really unlock the power for you. And maybe at home, they're like, I'm this really strong Christian, bold Christian, and, I'm just, withholding a little when I get in front of the cameras. And then you get a person that may be from a local church and really been into. We'll get with you. I'll be right back. Room, please, live. I'll be right back. Thank you so much, for real. So I think we're due for a camera change. Hello. And that's where we are in life. Hello. So no, for real. Not trying to be funny or anything when I gotta run off and jump off, but when life be going on, that's when it's time to handle it. So many people dwell on stuff. So many people, when they should handle the thing right then, they wait months and years and they carry it for a lifetime, and it gets so heavy on them and they just really can't handle the mission that they're here for. And a lot of people don't embrace the mission that they're on because of what somebody else is saying and why they shouldn't. You know, a lot of people would be telling me, you know, how lucky I am for Amanda, because it's like basically she lets me experience with my little boy, you know, ambitions. First of all, I'm blessed and I'm thankful. And secondly, though, she's fully aware. She fully understands. Proverbs 31 is a scripture that could be looked up to maybe even understand it a little more about, like, you know, how a wife can serve in a situation. So I know all the feminists and all the other people that are down with that probably wouldn't be feeling that, but she basically, you know what I'm saying, she helps me. So she helping me. Read Proverbs 31. I'm not gonna just pump out these things for y'all. Hopefully you'll check it out for yourself, and hopefully you'll be in that situation, because they do talk about certain advice people will give you when maybe they in a bitter situation, but when they get that opportunity to get in a situation that you were, you know, trying to come back from, and they're like, nah, leave the situation alone altogether. This goes for the dudes and the women, because I know it'd be like that. They'd be like, nah, leave her alone or leave him alone. And they be waiting for they call up or they text up so they can get back in their situation. So what I'm saying is, you got to do what you believe you are called to do. A lot of people getting that follow your heart thing, and they try to mix everything up, and they try to make it like people bouncing off feelings, because if you in your feelings, you are liable to get people killed. For real. I'm not stunting. I'm not flexing. You can get on any live stream on the world. You can watch any video back that you've seen. You can see people get real emotional in their live streams. Whether it's real or fake, it's still to be unfolded. It's for you to discern. It's not for me to call out, because everybody see things different, like colors. Like, oh, that's purple, that's silver, what you talking about? And they ready to fight and kill about that. When, hey, maybe they don't have those prisms in their eyes or whatever. But on the real, who inspired what your favorite thing is? And when I mean inspired, I'm talking about like to what you do the most. A lot of people don't wake up and thank the Lord. A lot of people check the blue app. A lot of people check the purple and whatever color app, the black, and they check other apps. What if you got up and just like dropped to your knees and thanked the Lord for thinking of you and waking you up that day, and allowing you a little more time until, you know, you go to that sleep? Because, see, a lot of people believe we just go to sleep. Like, this is just what we're doing right now in life, and then it's over, and then we go to sleep. I'd like to conversate with you if that is your belief. And like I said, man, I used to study with theologians, so I know a lot of people think I come from an unlearned standpoint. That's totally fine. But we ready, though. We ready for it. I've been hit up by a lot of people from just things that I've said. And people want to join these groups, and I'm here to tell you that you can't join a group. They come and find you. And the truth is, how grounded are you? What do you want to be a part of that group for? The information I give up and talk about, I get clowned for. People don't really want to listen to my records or check out my videos unless it's a short. That's cool too. Like, it's totally awesome. Because I believe that I'm doing what I'm called to do. And I'm just going to say, if you think or believe that you're stopping me from eating because you're not supporting, that's crazy. Like, that's wild. So I would hope that there was a real reason, and if there was some like beef or something, like we could get to it and speak on it, because I ain't got no beef with any man. And if somebody mad at me because something I did, hey, let me know. But on the real, a lot of people think that they withholding something from you, but really they withholding from themselves. Because when you hold bitterness and madness, I just don't believe you can function fully. You can really be on anything when you in your feelings, and when you mad at somebody, and when you do things because you believe people watching. I periodically look at the comments, but on the real, I just believe that I'm to deliver a message. So, like I said, hopefully we can get people on the live via Zoom or FaceTime. We'll set it up here, or just whatever. People hit me through Messenger, and we went on. We can screencast it. A lot of people wanted to give it to me. They said I should open up the lines and give people 3 minutes to just let me have it. I'm cool with it. I mean, let me have it. For real, let me have it. People say I should open the line up where they can just let me have it for 3 minutes, and I just got to take it. And they said they would be willing to donate to just let me have it, to tell me about myself, tell me about my gap. I ain't trying to get nothing away. So I ain't trying to ruin your jokes before you pay to tell them. But for real, let's do it. Out for 3 minutes, just sit and take it. And maybe you'll hurt me. Maybe it'll really burn and really sting. But the truth is, I'll be your enemy for telling the truth. A lot of people that be hating online is because they don't got much going on. And I'm just going to be real about it. That's just what it is. So if you are encouraged or inspired right now to do something other than what you've been doing, you should be doing that. And people will be like, oh, thanks for the help, because I'd be like, how to do it, whatever. And, I'm not here to teach basketball to the pro tip, but if you want to get down and train like that, we could do that. I could give you the workouts, but it's a tool. Most people ain't going to the league. Most people ain't. T-Pro ready. Let's get it then. We're going to set it up. It'll be mobile. Like I said, we are definitely working on the space to have the room, to kick it up, to get the bandwidth up, all that. We've been dealing with the docs and all that stuff. So we're really just making sure it's all correct. What man don't sit down first and see what it's worth, counting the cost. Because we know people are ready to ridicule when we jump out and do it. But we prepared. So like I said, what's it inspired by? Some people will try to shame you like you doing something wrong because they want to feel more comfortable doing what they doing. So maybe they want to run you out the room. Maybe they want to run you out the building. Maybe they want to run you out the city so they can feel more comfortable. I'm telling you, you're in great company. They wanted to run him out of their coast. Like, imagine that you getting tormented by somebody. Some person comes along and they heal the situation, a.k.a. fix, and now you got some peace, but you realize it kind of hit your pockets a little bit because it was sort of an attraction. And now you want that person to leave. Like, a lot of people want to monetize. A lot of people want to get that bottom line in that game. And that's why I'm able to do this. Because before I was able to monetize anything, I was getting ran down. I was getting clowned about my gap. I was getting clowned about my rhymes and my rap. Hip hop, R&B, clown music, fitness workouts, fitness beats, instrumentals, all that stuff. I was getting clowned about it. And I'm like, why am I getting clowned about it? And it's like, you ain't hip hop, you ain't. But I ain't got to be hip hop. I'd rather say that I do music than get stuck in a situation where only them people will be checking for me. And the real, it ain't even about checking for me. It's about wanting to get that fruit and getting fed. So, hey, look, what's it inspired by? That's what I'm just asking. What are you inspired by? Who inspired you? And who are they inspired by? If you can ask those questions and truly discern them, I believe that you know that you're going to do great things. But if you get to a point where you like, wait a minute, this person claims this, but really I believe that this is, because a lot of stuff is dark. It's dark, twisted stuff. What inspired that? Is that inspired by God? Is that the God blessing? When we pump this image into people of murder and torture and torment. Did God inspire that? Let's be real. But we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. It's about principalities out here and power and high positions. Do you know about them? You just think, oh, it's just a man. Do you know about acting? And when you have to assume a role, like basically you're like assigned to that. You have to conjure up that person. If they're gone, like what would they have done in this situation? Think about that. Who inspired it? A lot of people do dark roles where people, they just morbid and they out themselves. They take themselves out because they're just tormented. The Lord offers power and a sound mind. I'm going to briefly, I got to give you a little bit of media that I heard as a person that's been in a lot of sound booths and rooms. A guy went into this sound room and he wanted to break the record. He wanted to be in there for 24 hours. And, okay, what's happening? We froze. Are we up? He wanted to do it for 24 hours. Oh, my. We were running a big bandwidth. Here we're getting blocked now. Okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't have